almost at 800 miles. Okay, long ride review on this thing. My butt is sore. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. And I think ever since I got rid of the bar ends, which I think are weighted bar ends, these lever guards are obviously extremely light, so you know, definitely a lot more vibration in my hand. So my fingers are like tingly now. Bike is looking sick. It's gonna look so much better now. How you doing, Mikey? Long time?
Yeah.
Victor is here. Everyone's there. Oh man, seeing this here. Well, this thing is for sale. Unfortunately, she looks so pretty. Hello, old friend. How you doing? I don't want to sell it, man, but gotta make some sacrifices for that Superveloce. What? I have a Superveloce for the Extrenta.
What's up, Kate?
How you doing?
Good. How are you? Good to see you.
We made it. That's what you said.
In the back?
Yeah, I put it on the back. I think Mikey's just moving stuff around so I can put on the lift. 2 Astons in here. Such a beautiful bike. One of the best decisions the Agusta made with this is the colorway and those wheels. And you guys know I love these wheels. I have them on my V4R and my H2R. And the Agusta put blue forged carbon rotor box wheels on this thing. It's absolutely insane. And I've talked to you guys about potentially, what do you guys think? On the Superveloce, get these in red and do the center hub kind of like that same gold color to match the gold. I do love these wheels, but imagine this with like red forged carbon wheels and the center hub in gold. Assuming they make it for this. Because now that I'm thinking about it, they might not.
There it is. Superveloce is on the lift. Mike already started taking it off, and look what we have also on the lift. My Rush. Look at this view. Both my Rush and the Superveloce. Actually, let's go from right here. You can see them kind of from the side. Yeah, both the Rush and the Superveloce on the lifts. Looking sick. I'll show you guys the parts now. So yeah, this is already looking pretty, like I'm pretty happy with it. When I first got a bike, there's always things like, you know, mirrors, turn signals, little deflectors, horn. No horn in here. Or actually, it is. Look at that. Shout out to Agusta for that amazing placement. I've never seen a horn like tucked in like this. That's perfect. Usually it's like really ugly and in the center here, so I always delete it. So I guess we'll keep the horn on the Superveloce since Agusta clutched it with that placement. Yeah, I did delete it on this. Like, look at this. It mounted right here, right in the center. So it was super ugly. Much better this way. I unboxed them for you guys so it's easy to see. We have the smoked tail light right here, replacing the red. Sorry, I tripped a little bit, but look at that. I think that's gonna look a lot cleaner. Let me know what you guys think. We'll see obviously on the bike. I do like the red because it kind of breaks all the darkness, but the bike is kind of red up top, so I feel like with this it's just gonna look like a complete mean fighter jet. We got this. It came with this little bolt, and then we got the main setup right here, as you guys can see. So we have these, which are gonna go on top of the black. Obviously, I mean, first thing is gonna be the sprocket, and then this is the hub that's gonna go on top of the sprocket. Something like this. Hopefully the sprocket fits because it looks like it's a little too big. So hopefully this is the correct sprocket. Oh, okay. It doesn't connect. I thought this connects directly to the sprocket, but this connects to this, and this little thing in between connects to the sprocket. Okay, so I think we're good. I was a little concerned, but yeah, look at this kind of plain, ugly, cheap-looking setup. We're gonna have the black Agusta laser etched sprocket. If you guys want any of these parts, just check out Agusta LA. They have kind of everything. They have an online store which has a ton of parts, not just Agusta stuff, but they have all type of parts for MVs, which are really hard to come by. When I was modifying my Rush, it was a pain. We're gonna go black, and then the center caps also from Agusta. Look at these, look so sick. Definitely changed the look of the bike. Down here we already replaced this. We're gonna put the black heel guard. Let me know in the comments as well, what do you guys think about the gold bolts right here? What do you think, Mikey? Should we keep these gold or just go back to silver?
Maybe silver.
Silver, right? Yeah, so
Too much.
sadly we're gonna keep all the gold titanium bolts on the Rush. So whoever buys this is gonna be very lucky because I spent so much money on done all the gold titanium stuff all over the bike, all the extra carbon. Literally, this thing is dressed up in gold titanium bolts everywhere. So yeah, even literally the lower triple as well. So we're gonna put these back here, and we're gonna take the silver ones and put them on. Or maybe I'll get probably black ones. So we'll put the silver ones here for now, so we can move the gold back there. And maybe I'll get black titanium here, just so it can completely make it look clean. I mean, these are on the inside. That's why I only changed the other side, because you have to kind of take off the entire rear set. So we're gonna keep these as is, because they're not even visible. We already replaced this last time, and it already comes with titanium bolts. So a lot of the major bolts do already come titanium, like these guys right here. Look at these huge titanium bolts, as well as the caliper bolts, all that stuff. So already comes with a ton of titanium from factory, given, you know, it's the MV Agusta flagship. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go back to that. So yeah, and then this levers, the levers. Did I just say the levers? I'm tripping out, guys. The reservoirs. So we're gonna go from the black, which honestly don't look bad as long as they're. Every time I'm in LA, man. Every time I'm in LA. But yeah, we're gonna replace these reservoirs, which don't look bad at all, especially because this is a sport bike, so they're kind of tucked. But I spent a lot of money on these carbon fiber reservoirs, and it's the only bike that has these carbon reservoirs that I have. So I would like to take this and put on the SV. That should be it. And of course the rear rotor, which was right here, but the Rush already has one of those. So it's this guy. You can't even see it because of the cover on the other side. It does look absolutely sick. The Rush cover is super sick. Low-key, this would have looked even sick on this if it was like kind of red instead. That would have been really sick. But yeah, so the rear rotor, which is gonna look way cooler here because you can actually see it through this wheel design. And we're doing also the front rotors. So yeah, alrighty. Look at that. Mikey just took off the rear rotor. And now we're going in with a new one, which is over there in that box, but the entire rear is off. Already raised it, correct? Back to stock, yeah, looks like it. As you guys can see, higher up, it used to be kind of like lower down. So now I feel like the bike just, I mean, you can't really see it because there's no rear tire, but you can kind of already tell how the rear is a little bit lower. It was sitting more flat like this. Now it's kind of like this. That's exactly what I was going for. It just gives it more of an aggressive look. And this is the rear wheel. And this is the old setup right here. That is staying on, but that's going behind it. This is the difference. Going from this to this. I feel like this is a little bit lighter too. Maybe
it's like cast, that's like CNC machine.
There you go.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, it feels like, and it looks like also less material too, so
Oh, yeah.
look with all the cutouts and all, so. And mainly looks so much better with the MV Agusta logo. And the rear center hub, just like this. Ooh, look at that. Just putting it on top of each other, that's gonna look sick. I was looking online too for a few extra parts that we're gonna do with this. So actually these rotors, they came with the Rush in the box. I forgot which one we added. We added the rear one, which is staying on the bike regardless, but I was gonna take these rotors and put them here in the meantime because we already ordered them, but they're on back order from MV Agusta, so kind of forgot that these come with the Rush, so therefore we are going to keep them for the next owner since, you know, they come with a bike. I can't take them from the bike since they come with it. And we're just going to wait for whenever, you know, these are available and they come again since they're on back order. But we're going to order a couple more things. I think the frame right here is the same as this frame right here. So online there's these like frame covers. Let me know in the comments as well if you guys want to do red. I know I asked you guys to let me know about a lot of things, but I kind of want to do this build with you guys, so that's why I'm asking for your opinion. I'm most likely gonna go with the red frame caps, but let me know if I should just do black and just kind of like black it out. I'm kind of going with the red since we got this in red, we got the lever guards in red, so you know, I feel like this right here in the center between all of them will also be cool because it's all going to be kind of like that same red. And we're also going to do the front axle protectors in red too. Those I'm definitely going to go red instead of black, because if it's black, it's not look good. I feel like the red will kind of blend in nicely because it'll be like red, 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 and then the rear is mainly black with a little bit of red. So I think, yeah, most likely we'll go red right here just to kind of tie it together, everything. But let me know if you guys think I should go black instead. We could do a red peg, but I think we'll just stick with black. See, I don't want to do like too much red next to each other since we have this in red. I think we're gonna stick with like the MV Agusta black peg. Rear rotor, Loctite. Definitely need that. We don't want this thing going flying around like a frisbee. The rear rotor is on. Looks so much better than this. Is just too plain, man, you know what I mean? All bikes have this kind of like circular regular rotor. This just gives it such a more like premium look. And Mikey's already putting on the other side. Oh my god, I didn't know the sprocket and the hub are already on. And now the nuts are going on. That looks so sick. Look at that. And yeah, these, super cool. Each one of these nuts have the MV logo laser etched on it. Attention to details, man. And they're also a lot lighter than this, like for sure. When you pick them up, they feel like nothing. Sorry, Mikey, we're gonna be here for a sec because this looks so sick. Dude, look at that. Ta-da. Look at that. What do you think? So much better than the stock. Now it's all like black and red, matching the carbon and the red. It looks amazing. And the bike is also raised. What do you think? I was asking the people, I want to paint the calipers at some point on this thing. Should I go red caliper, like a darker red, kind of like this, and then do the Brembo in black? Or do I just do black with the Brembo in red?
Yeah, I will do black with the Brembo red.
Yeah, just kind of keep it more clean, not too much. What about Victor? Victor, sorry, I'll ask you a little question. Sorry, I know you're busy. I just asked Mike and I was asking the people, I'm letting them comments. I'm going to paint the calipers at some point. Do you think I should do kind of like a darker red like this and the Brembo in black? Or should I just do like a clean black with the Brembo in red?
Black.
Black? Okay.
Black caliper.
Okay, so both said black caliper.
No question.
Okay, not red. We're not going red. It'll look very clean. And yeah, we'll keep the Brembo in red. I think that'll look really sick. Makes more sense. I was just going kind of a little bit bright because the bike is bright, but I think the black will definitely look cleaner. It's more my style. Kind of more like this, you know, mainly black with a little red. Anyways, I also wanted to mention that I was just informed that MV Agusta reduced the pricing for pretty much everything that is not limited edition, like, you know, the Superveloce, the Rush, and these bikes. So all of these bikes, the F3, the Superveloce, the Brutale R, everything has been price reduced. Correct, Victor?
Yeah.
Everything has been MSRP price
Almost
reduced.
every model has a reduced MSRP. Best thing to do is just go to our website, and they're there. The new MSRPs are on our website, which is
And that is,
MV Agusta LA.
okay, I was just gonna say it. MV Agusta Los Angeles.
MVAgustaLA.com.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty like really big price drops, like official MSRP price drops, not just
Not a discount.
rebates or discounts. Actual MSRP.
The actual MSRP got
have
dropped.
been adjusted, and we've been seeing a lot of activity.
Yeah, I've heard like this thing, for example, got reduced by $5,000, correct?
I think it was it 5? Yeah, that's
So-
bananas.
Yeah, about $5,000 here. I believe the Brutale R, the one that I used to have, this also got dropped by $5,000.
Yeah.
Some bikes like this by about like $2,500.
The
Oh.
LSP,
Not this one.
that one has not been reduced.
Okay, not this one, but that one. Okay, so there's different models. Yeah, that's why he said just go to the website. That'll be definitely more accurate. But still, stuff like this, you know, about 2,000, 2,500 right here, correct?
Yep.
So about that, and some of them like this Superveloce. I really like this one, dude. I was looking at this. Look at this thing. This thing is more limited than my Superveloce 1000. There's 300 of these. And I really like this color, especially the black strap. Maybe if we had a black strap, maybe I would have considered keeping it on my Superveloce, but I don't know. I couldn't do the brown. But yeah, this thing is such a sick spec. The silver with the kind of like dark burgundy. Really clean. But yeah, that's crazy that like pretty much everything. This one too, right? This is
Yeah, that one. I can tell you that price. It's 22 and some change.
22 and some change. That is a good deal for what it is. This is kind of like, I would say like a baby Rush, just because it has, well, it's a Brutale 800.
If they're military, it's 19. Yeah.
Whoa, that's really, I didn't know that.
If you're military, it goes down to 19 and some change.
Okay, in case you guys didn't hear that, because he's a little far, we're just filming with my phone. If you're military, it goes from 22 and some change to like 19 and some change. So it's an even crazier discount. So MSRP is reduced, and if you're military, even cheaper. So that's crazy. But if you guys remember, I was there for the unveiling of this in Los Angeles when we rode around and all that. And this thing not only is the only bike that I know of that has this Rush carbon hub, which is really sick, but also has that SCS clutch, which means you don't need to go to neutral and stop and go. So you still are shifting and still doing all that, but when you're getting to a light and you're stopping like a city like LA or, you know, any packed city, it's honestly a game changer. I never put too much attention into, you know, going to neutral and all that, because we're just used to it. It's just another day riding. But when I rode this, especially in a city, it was definitely a game changer. And hoping one day, you know, they'll add it to some more bikes like this. Because honestly, traffic lights are not fun on bikes, and that completely got rid of that issue. So hopefully, but yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update about, you know, all the price drops on all these fun toys. The F3 too, right? The F3RR? How much did that get dropped? Okay, a little over 2,000 off. Because yeah, this thing is sick. Look at the side carbon panel. So clean. And I still think this is one of the best looking front tire huggers. Look at that. It's all like integrated. It looks super aggressive and nice. I think this is the best looking front tire hugger. Second would probably go for the Superveloce 1000, just because I do like this disc design, but I like how it's fully integrated on that F3. It's all kind of like part of it, and it's all full carbon. So I do think it looks better than this setup, but this is still pretty cool and unique. All right, we're done with this, almost done with raising the bike back up. What else is there? I think now we're doing the tail light, and then yeah, the tail light, the rotor is already on, so the smoke tail light, and possibly the reservoirs, and that should be it. Wow, that was kind of quick. It sounded like a lot of stuff, but we got Mikey back. He gets stuff done like so quick, man. And we went back to silver right here. I definitely think it looks better than the gold. The gold stood out because nothing else in here is gold. So we kept the gold back on the Rush, the gold titanium bolts. All right, guys, we just finished wrapping up. It is sunset. That's a nice thing about LA. They usually have pretty sunsets. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, sunset's pretty. Everyone left. It's just me and Mikey here working overtime. And yeah, the Superveloce is done. We did raise her. You can't see it as well right now, but you can definitely tell that, look at that. It's kind of like this. Back then it was like flat like this. Now it's more slanted like this. So that's exactly what I was going for. Maybe even I'll ride it right now, and if it's not too bad, I might even raise it even higher. It still looks, you know, better than before. It's not like odd, but it definitely still looks a little flat. I think it's just because the front is so big and kind of the way it's designed. Maybe we'll lower the front a little bit. We'll try that, and if that is not enough, then maybe we'll raise the back a little bit more. But so far it looks a lot better. Main thing is here. Look at that setup all done. We're gonna get this rear cushion thing. I didn't even know that was like an extra piece that you can get, but CNC Racing makes them, so we're gonna get that. That one, actually, let me know in the comments, because I'm very unsure. I think I'm gonna do it in red, because then we're gonna have black, red, black, red. These bolts are definitely gonna be red, and then I mean the nuts. So yeah, let me know if I should do black in the rear, but most likely I'm gonna be doing red. So we're gonna do that. Like I said, frame covers and front axle sliders in red. Got rid of that check engine light. Got it taken care of. It was just like a thing because of the quick shifter, because GP shift and all that stuff. But yeah, the bike is all done. Nice heel guards, nice pegs. Everything is good. That taillight is definitely looking better with the bike being on the floor. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the taillight. I like it as much as I like the red, but I think it looks really clean, especially like right now when the bike is lowered, not on a lift. And yeah, it just looks kind of clean. Now when I turn it on, you know, it's still red. I was saying that imagine if MV did, you see how it's like kind of 1, 2, 3, like a few lights, like bulbs right there. Imagine if it was like a diffuser, like a halo around it, and it's just like a halo circle. That would have been so sick. I don't know what else we did. Oh, we also did the radiator guard. There you go, you guys can see it right here from CNC Racing as well. So yeah, the bike is looking better and better. She looks pretty complete now. Next up, like I was saying, we'll get this in red and a bunch of other stuff. I already told you guys enough. So that and some of the stuff here, and there's other stuff that we're getting too. So far that is it. Shout out again to MV Goes to Los Angeles. I am currently in the back because I take her out and ride out, but huge shout out to Victor, Mikey, and everyone at MV Goes to Los Angeles. If you guys are interested in any of the MVs here or my MV, or if you guys want parts, gear, whatever, check them out. They're going to be the top link in the description down below, and we'll be back for part 3 of this part install. We're doing, like, you know, this little series installing stuff with them. We already did the first one, this is the second one, and then part 3, oh yeah, we'll be getting rotors and stuff like that, and probably reservoirs. I left the carbon reservoirs are staying on the Rush. We did not do them, so the new owner is just going to be blessed with $500 carbon reservoirs on the Rush. They just look too good on the Rush, so I felt bad taking it from it. So yeah, we'll just get different reservoirs for this thing, probably the same carbon ones, honestly, because they looked really sick. But yeah, so more stuff need to be done with this. Now let's go riding. All right, cold start. Let's warm her up. Later, Mikey. My Russian the Aston on the lift, looking sick. Oh yeah, it's way taller now that we raised her back up.